Previously on MCC. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Millennial Christian Conversation. And this time we are discussing the role of a wife.
Once you get married, then the time for qualifying is over. And so we have women all over the world who have the thought in their mind that submitting to their husband is wrong. And the woman and wife, their roles were of the utmost importance. In fact, turn to Genesis 2, or find Genesis 2, and probably it's toward the end, verse 18, something like that. Again at verse 18. Read verse 18, and then down in verse 21 to 23 talks about exactly how he did it and how Adam responded to it, and then verse 24 and 25. Read that. So, first of all, what the passage tells us is that the only thing God ever created that He said was bad by itself was a man. Mm-hmm. That ought to tell you the importance of a wife, because that's what God calls it, not just a woman, but a wife. Down in verse 24, 25, that these are the first two, men and women, and God says that she's His wife. So the importance of a wife really can't be put into words. Okay? So just think, the only thing God, at all the things in creation, the only thing God said that was not good was that man was alone. And so He created somebody, and that word help me, He created somebody to complete him, to make that creation good, to enhance him. And so that's the first thing. The wives need to understand that they are that important. Without them, the husband is not all that he ought to be. That's the first thing that wives should understand, and I guess husbands should too. But then that there has to be an established order. God is a God of order. And so that's why then one has to submit. Contrary to what we have seen and been a part of, marriage is not supposed to be filled with a lot of arguing and back and forth and power struggles. There is a set order God put in place, and when we do it right, things work out right. They work out for the best. That's why in the passage that Darnisha read earlier, before Paul, who is the author, gets into the role of the husband and the wife, he says that husbands and wives should submit to one another. Well, how do you submit to one another? Because when you understand the word submit means to fulfill your role, basically, or get in line, get in your place, get in your spot, then the husband does what he's supposed to do, the wife does what she's supposed to do. The marriage works like it's supposed to.